Welcome to a new year at David Urey Elementary, and thank you for participating in our annual Title I meeting. The Every Student Succeeds Act requires that each Title I school hold an annual meeting to ensure that all families are informed about our participation as a Title I school, the requirements of a Title I school, and your rights as family members about how to be involved. Today's meeting is focused on understanding what it means to be a Title I school and how our Title I funds are used. This includes how we're using funds to support family and parent engagement. We'll also be discussing the purpose of a school improvement plan and the school improvement goals for DYE, the purpose of our family engagement policy and compact, and how parents and families can be involved. Finally, we will cover information regarding the curriculum we follow and the tests we use to measure students' progress. Title I is the largest federal assistance program in our nation's schools. As a Title I school, we receive additional funding from the federal government that we can use to identify and support students experiencing academic difficulties, purchase additional staff, materials, or programs that can benefit our students, and to conduct parent and family engagement events. Families and parents of Title I students have a right to be involved in decisions made at both the school and district level, to be provided with information on your child's academic achievement, to request and receive information on the qualifications of the staff working with your students, and to request opportunities to regularly meet, to discuss, and make decisions about your child's education. Title I funds can be used to support our schools through personnel, technology and equipment, staff development, parent engagement, and instructional materials or programs. We currently use our Title I funds for additional staff, 4 academic interventionists and 1 instructional coach. As the year begins, we'll be assessing our classroom needs and will supplement our technology accordingly. This may include additional ViewSonic boards or iPads. We began working with Solution Tree last year to maximize the effectiveness of our teacher teams. We're continuing those efforts this year by sending additional staff to a Solution Tree conference for further training. We are currently assessing needs to determine any instructional materials that may be needed to support students this year. These items may include resources for phonics-based instruction or supplies for data folders, which teachers and students use to set goals and monitor growth. We also purchased some technology-based programs to support our students' learning. One of these is Generation Genius, which helps students in the classroom with science. Also, we use Raz Kids and Orton Gillingham to support students in reading. Currently, we have about $12,000 budgeted for parent and family engagement funding. Like last year, we plan to use these funds for summer slide resources and school-wide literacy activities like One Book, One School. We're also researching options to help support homeschool communication and options to provide parents with support on each grade level's curriculum. We'll be sending home a survey in the next week to gather your thoughts and suggestions. The Family Engagement Policy outlines how families can be involved in decision-making and activities, how family engagement funds are being used, how information will be given to families, and our plans for training parents and staff on ways to strengthen family engagement. You as a Title I parent or family member have the right to be involved in the development of this policy, which we review each spring. A copy of the policy can be found on the DYE website. We'll also be sharing on Class Dojo and sending copies home with your students. The district's family engagement policy can be found on the RCS website. The Student School Family Compact outlines how the entire school community will share the responsibility for improved student achievement. This includes information on providing high-quality instruction, offering parent conferences, providing parents with reports on students' progress, ensuring regular, meaningful two-way communication and opportunities to volunteer. Just like the engagement policy, parents and family members have the right to be involved in the development of the compact. The compact is on the DYE website and will be shared on Class Dojo, and a paper copy will be sent home with students. Research has shown that family engagement in education has the greatest impact on student achievement. Listed on this slide are a few ways that you can be involved in your students' education. Some of these include encouraging students to be on time to school each day, monitoring their grades, attending family events, reading and being up to date with what's going on with your students' education through newsletters, websites, or Class Dojo, and attending parent-teacher conferences. All of our classrooms follow the Tennessee Academic Standards. More information about these standards can be found at this website. Students' progress towards achieving these standards are measured in several ways. K-5 students will participate in universal screeners 3 times each year. These screeners are done using Easy CBM for reading and a math growth measure from our new math textbook. Second grade students will take COGAT. K-5 students will be given common assessments over the grade level's essential standards. And 2nd through 5th grade students will take the Tennessee Ready Assessment in ELA, Math, and Science in April. Each year, the Tennessee Department of Education releases a report card on Tennessee schools. You can visit this website to receive specific information regarding demographics and performance. Each year, schools develop an improvement plan to develop goals, strategies, and action steps to meet the current needs of the students within the school. David Urey's goals revolve around 3 areas. First, we want to improve ELA and math achievement for all students. We also want to recruit, retain, and train effective teachers and administrators. We also want to make sure we're implementing strategies to make sure that all students receive a well-rounded education and can learn in a safe and healthy environment. The state of Tennessee also sets goals for chronic absenteeism each year. Chronic absenteeism is defined as missing more than 18 days of school in a year. Listed here are ways that you can help your students be at school each day and reduce their number of absences. Thank you again for participating in our annual fall meeting. If you have any questions about the information presented, please reach out to the school.